Most people assume that confidence and good looks comes first and styles follows naturally. That attractive people just have something that makes people pay attention. That assumption is really wrong, and once you understand why, it changes everything. You know that feeling when you get dressed and everything feels a little off? It just feels wrong. It feels like you're operating at like 70% swag. And then there are days where the first thing you put on, it just works. You feel confident. You feel like the highest form of yourself. You speak up in times where normally you might not say anything. You talk to people, more outgoing. Most people think this is a coincidence, and it's not, I promise you. And I'm here to make sure that no matter what you look like, no matter how you feel about yourself, that you're always, no matter what, operating at 100% swag. But first, I want to be clear about something, because this is where most people get it wrong, especially in today's time. This is not about looks max. It's not about your body type, your face, your age, your budget. When you look at people across the board, no matter what their style is, no matter what their looks are or their body type, they all share certain traits. For example, intentionality is a big one. They dress like they made a decision. Basically, like they know who they are, they know where they're going, and they know how they want to present themselves. And when they walk in the room, when you look at their fit, you can feel it immediately. It speaks before anything. Because when someone dresses with intention and they make conscious decisions about what they wear and how they want to present themselves, it shows that I know who I am. And that is attractive, because we all want to be around someone, or we want to be someone that knows who they are and is confident within themselves. Opposite is true. When someone dresses random, or you don't really know exactly what's going on with their outfit, it shows that they're unsettled. It shows that they might not know if they're coming or going. We're literally hardwired to be attracted to people who seem settled and confident in themselves. A lot of times when your outfit feels random and not intentional, it seems like you're trying too hard, and you don't want to look like you're trying too hard. That's like the last thing you want to look. You want to look like you wake up and you just do this. You don't have to wear any specific clothes. You don't have to follow any specific trend or style. You just have to dress like you mean it. And I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks to really do this, so just stick with me, I promise you. Now I'm gonna give you some actual research, just so you know that this is like deeper than fashion, and there's like actual thought being put into this. So there is a test that they did called enclothed cognition. And what this is, they took two groups of people, one group over here and another group over here. This group and this group were both given the same coat, right? But they were also given a test. This group over here was told that that coat came from a scientist. This group over here was told that that coat came from a painter. Now, what was crazy is that the group that was told that the coat came from a scientist performed significantly better on the test than people who were told that they were given the coat from a painter. Now, this just goes to show that whatever you wear kind of changes how you think, how you show up, and how you perform just in life in general. So what you put on literally creates your reality in a certain way. So if you think about it in a practical sense, for example, like in an everyday sense, it's not necessarily that what you put on makes you just look different. It literally changes and alters how you are. You really become a different person when you put on certain clothes. And if you've ever put it on like outfit that just really turns you up, that you really just feel like yourself, or you really feel mysterious, or you feel cool, whatever the case may be for you, you understand exactly what I'm saying. So be intentional with what you wear. Now we're going on to the next section. Here's another point that I want you to think about. It's literally in the details. You see someone who looks undeniably put together. It's not necessarily this one thing, but a culmination of small things that really make you feel like they know what they're doing and they are well put together. It might be the way that their pants are draped over their boots. It might be a nice smile that they have. They're probably definitely well groomed. And also it might be their clean shoes. You know what I mean? They might not be new, but they're definitely maintained, and you can tell that. And what's funny is that most of these things don't register consciously. Think about it. Most people aren't walking around and being like, oh, that person doesn't have a lot of cat hair on that shirt today, or a person really know how to work an iron and their shirt is just like crisp. But the subconscious is picking it up. And like I said, all of these small details are adding up to you viewing a person as well put together. So pay attention to the details. So now a lot of things were like the why behind it, but let's get specific, okay? This is one of the most consistent things that someone can do who wants to command respect out of a room. This thing is that they dress at least 1 degree outside of the dress code for wherever they're going. Now, for example, it's basically just slightly different from what everyone else is doing. If it's a casual dinner, they're wearing like a structural jacket or something crazy that makes people feel just slightly underdressed. If it's a streetwear event, Their silhouette is cleaner, more intentional, you know what I mean? More niche even. It makes them seem that they're important, even if they're not. That's what's crazy. But that alone just makes people feel like that you're someone worth paying attention to and that you're an important person. And basically this is the entire goal, to be honest. This is also something practical. When you getting dressed to go anywhere, no matter where it is, right? Before you ask yourself, what should I wear to this place? You should ask yourself, if I was my highest self, if I was a star, what would I wear to this particular place today? And if you ask yourself this question, I guarantee you every time you will show up as your highest self and you will command the respect in the room. Not only is this the clothes, but if you're showing up as your higher self and you have this in your mind, this will change the way you act. You will be literally more present and you will move like your higher self. So take this into account. Most people get dressed to impress, but attractive people get dressed to express, and there is a difference. So let's sum this up. Why do attractive people dress differently? It's not because they were born with some looks or money or because they just have this natural born gift of style. It's because that they consciously understand that how you dress changes the way how you feel and how you are perceived. And to be honest, changing how you feel changes how you move, and how you move, it changes how every single person in the room experiences you. Style is the input and everything else really just follows suit. The intentionality, the dressing 1 degree above how you're supposed to dress, the invisible details, these aren't just talent tips, these are signals. And the people who learn how to send the right signals are viewed as attractive consistently. And that's what it takes. If you do these things consistently, you will be seen as an attractive person. And not only will you be seen as an attractive person, you will be an attractive person and feel like an attractive person. What's more important than being seen as something is feeling something. And now you know how this signal works too, and you can implement it into your everyday getting ready routine. If this changed at all how you feel about getting dressed and you want more content like this, like and subscribe. Leave a comment about how you feel. Drop some new ideas. I'll read all of them. And I'll be back with another video soon. Peace. Until next time.